Most people don't regret cruises because they're bad. They regret them because they booked the wrong one for the wrong reasons. And adult-only cruises are one of the easiest ways to get that decision wrong. These are 5 major reasons why Richard Branson's Virgin Voyages isn't suitable for most first-time cruisers, despite being the most award-winning new cruise line in the industry. Unlike Royal Caribbean or Carnival's traditional approach, Virgin has earned Travel Plus Leisure's World's Best Megaship 3 years running, just claimed top dining honors from U.S. News, and received recognition from Cruise Critic and Condé Nast Traveler. But their revolutionary approach creates significant challenges for newcomers who don't know what they're getting into. Since Branson founded this adults-only line in 2014, Virgin has spent over $3 billion creating something fundamentally different from traditional cruising offered by Royal Caribbean and Carnival. Europe's largest shipbuilder, Fincantieri, constructed all 4 ships, Scarlet Lady, Valiant Lady, Resilient Lady, and Brilliant Lady, to deliver an experience that doesn't always mean better for first-timers with certain expectations about what a cruise should offer. Let's start with the most jarring difference. Virgin has completely eliminated buffets, unlike every Royal Caribbean and Carnival ship that builds their food service around massive buffet halls. This isn't minor, it's a complete reimagining of cruise dining. CEO Nirmal Sabarimutu proudly states they ditched the one big dining hall experience and the waste it creates by saying goodbye to buffets. For first-timers expecting traditional cruise dining, this creates immediate problems. One reviewer complained, "I wish Virgin's vessels had a traditional cruise ship buffet, something I missed as a chronic snacker who occasionally just wants a hot plate of fries. Instead, I fixed that problem by heading to the arcade for a vegan hot dog several times per day." Each Fincantieri-built ship features about 20 dining venues, from Korean barbecue at Gunbae to plant-based razzle-dazzle to high-end steakhouse, The Wake. But every meal requires planning, reservations, and specific timing. There's no wandering to a buffet at 2 in the morning like you'd find on any Royal Caribbean ship. The second challenge is Virgin's complete dependence on technology. This isn't just having an app like Royal Caribbean's or Carnival's basic systems. They've built their entire experience around digital integration. One first-timer described it as a complete mess, explaining the cruise required guests to be completely dependent on their phones to plan even the simplest activities. Your room key is a bracelet that doubles as your payment method. Event schedules exist primarily through their app, not printed materials like traditional cruise lines provide. Restaurant reservations, excursion bookings to Virgin's exclusive Bimini Beach Club, even basic ship navigation requires constant digital interaction. Virgin has partnered with SES and Starlink to deliver speeds up to 1.5 gigabits per second using low and medium Earth orbit satellites. But when technology fails, and it does, your experience suffers. Multiple reviewers complained about malfunctioning bracelets, crashing apps, and booking systems, creating duplicate accounts requiring hours of customer service to resolve. The third issue is Virgin's deliberately unconventional entertainment. Traditional cruise lines like Royal Caribbean and Carnival offer family-friendly variety shows and Broadway-style productions. Virgin takes the opposite approach with immersive experiences that can jar unprepared passengers. Their signature Scarlet Night is described as a multi-tiered mix of spectacle and dance party whose vibrant energy covers the entire ship. Passengers dress in red for this adults-only event that transforms the Fincantieri-built vessel into a floating nightclub. The entertainment features drag queens, risque performances, and adult themes that one reviewer noted might bother people who aren't open-minded. Rather than traditional cruise directors leading family-friendly activities like you'd find on Royal Caribbean, Virgin employs the Happenings cast, 12 performers creating adult-oriented entertainment. One reviewer complained, "The entertainment was subpar, loud, and I saw lots of people walk out of the shows partway through." Another noted, "We are used to many daily activities such as game shows and trivia, and Virgin just didn't offer much variety." Now is your chance to get your finger or your mouse and click that like button like you have never clicked it before. Alright, now let's get back to the video. The fourth challenge involves physical ship design, prioritizing style over traditional cruise functionality. While their Fincantieri-built ships are undeniably beautiful, with superyacht-inspired design, they make choices that frustrate first-timers expecting Royal Caribbean or Carnival amenities. The most common complaint is Virgin's deliberately small pool areas. Each ship carries approximately 2,700 passengers, but features only 2 pools, compared to Royal Caribbean's massive pool complexes. Multiple reviewers described the deck as cramped, tiny, and often crowded. One explained, "For a ship that can carry 2,770 passengers, I was surprised to see only 2 pools, both of which were tiny." The layout can confuse newcomers. One reviewer complained about lots of dead-end pathways and noted not all venues are handicap accessible. The Wake Steakhouse requires entering on Deck 7, then navigating stairs to reach dining on Deck 6. Fincantieri design quirks reflecting Virgin's prioritization of aesthetics over practical functionality. The fifth issue is Virgin's limited fleet and premium pricing, creating unrealistic expectations. Virgin operates only 4 ships compared to Royal Caribbean's 30-plus vessels and Carnival's 27 ships. This severely limits where and when you can cruise. While their base fare includes Wi-Fi, gratuities, basic beverages, and dining, alcohol costs extra at $5 to $20 per drink. Multiple reviewers complained about $13 to $15 drinks, adding substantial costs. Compare this to Royal Caribbean's average 4-night Caribbean cruise starting around $1,200, and Virgin's $2,308 base pricing represents a significant premium. Premium cabins can exceed $3,500. Their new Voyage Fare Choices pricing offers 3 tiers: Base, Essential, and Premium, meaning features many cruisers consider standard now cost extra. Throughout 2024, Virgin implemented multiple increases, including laundry rising by 83%. However, understanding what Virgin does well matters, because for the right first-timer, they create transformative experiences. One reviewer who doesn't like cruises, not even in the slightest, admitted to loving their Virgin experience, specifically because it didn't feel like traditional Royal Caribbean or Carnival cruising. Their adults-only environment creates relaxation opportunities impossible on family-oriented Royal Caribbean or Carnival ships. Their dining genuinely merits recognition from Travel Plus Leisure, US News, Cruise Critic, and Condé Nast Traveler. Access to exclusive Bimini Beach Club adds unique value unavailable on traditional cruise lines. For first-timers who specifically want to avoid traditional cruise culture, the buffet lines, family entertainment, and crowded pools found on Royal Caribbean and Carnival, Virgin might actually be perfect. They appeal to travelers preferring Instagram-worthy experiences, culinary innovation, adult entertainment, and style over conventional functionality. The key is understanding exactly what you're choosing. Virgin isn't trying to be better traditional cruising. They're a completely different experience. Since Richard Branson founded the line in 2014, they've built their brand around cruise skeptics, which means they're not optimized for people seeking conventional Royal Caribbean or Carnival experiences. The bottom line? Virgin represents the future of cruising for specific demographics, but that future isn't better for everyone. They've created something genuinely innovative and award-winning, recognized by Travel Plus Leisure, US News, Cruise Critic, and Condé Nast Traveler. But innovation always comes with trade-offs. For first-timers, those trade-offs often eliminate the very features that make traditional Royal Caribbean and Carnival cruising appealing in the first place. If you're researching cruises right now, you're doing the smart thing most people don't. If this helped clarify things for you, that's exactly what Cruise Edition is here for. New videos twice a week breaking down cruises from an adult, no-hype perspective. If that's useful, subscribing just makes your future decisions easier. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.